Hey, good afternoon, you guys. I just wanted to go through a few things about the food plan with you all. So, first of all, I am Angie Blankenship, if you haven't figured that out already, and I am one of the coaches that is helping with this group. Christy and I are working together along with Cindy to help get you guys through these next 3 weeks. And so, part of my job is to teach you about the food plan. And so if you haven't noticed today, I've been uploading some albums in this group. So the way to get to those, I'll just walk you through it. If you go over here to photos, just click on that. And then you don't want to stay in the photos. You want to go over to the albums tab. Okay? And so if you scroll down, you'll be able to see all of the albums that I uploaded. And so the first place that you need to start is right here where it says food plan. And so if you click on that album, it'll open up a bunch of photos. And so these photos tell you all you need to know about the food plan. And so this goes through and breaks it down for you. If you've been doing Portion Fix, this food plan is a little bit different. Each week it changes. So it talks about week 1, here's where we're going. Week 2, this is kind of what we're doing, and week 3. So it's important that you read through this to familiarize yourself with what's going to happen. For the next couple pictures in here, this is where you're going to enter your information to figure out what plan you need to go into. Once you figure out your plan, you can go and figure out which containers you'll start with. And so it has Energize in here, Hydrate and Recover if you're going to use the performance line. So it tells you what you can use. So let's, for instance, take this one right here. This is Plan C, and this is the 1,800 to 2,099 calories, and it talks about how many veggies you need. So you get 6 green containers, 4 purple, 5 reds, 4 yellow, and 1 of the blue and 1 of the orange, and 5 teaspoons. But you'll notice in week 2, it's not the same. It changes, okay? Week 3, it changes. And do you notice what it's changing? Less carbs, more proteins, and more veggies, okay? So you'll notice a huge change in this. And so as this is ramping up, or ramping down, I guess I should say, your exercise is also ramping up. So week 1, 25 minutes, week 2, 35, week 3, 45. So it's kind of interesting how that works, and I am definitely interested to see how it's going to change my habits and my body for sure. So then I go a little bit further in this album, and I have the food list for you. So you can go through and see the veggies, fruits. Most of these are the same as 21 Day Fix, seeds and dressings, teaspoons, oops, free foods, healthy fats, there's that. Proteins, lots of proteins on this list, okay? So just make sure you kind of know what's on there. The cool thing about these food lists is what's at the top. If it's more at the top, this is the healthiest, the best choice. And then as you go down, these are choices you can make, but not the best, you know, so it kind of goes like that in order. So, you know, the best thing, sardines, yeah, well, I'm not eating sardines. But, you know, boneless, skinless chicken breast, that's right at the top, right there, perfect. Let's see. Then we get to the carbs. Now, if any of you have looked at this, you're probably going, whoa, the carb list. This is what's on here for each week. You've got to pay attention to this each week. It changes. You'll notice week 3, what stays? The squash, okay? Because squash is in both of the categories. It's in the vegetable and in the carb food list. So you're going to have to watch that. If you don't like squash.
Mom, I have to go potty.
Okay, anyway, so back to the carbs. Just make sure you're watching what's on the list each week. And remember, this is not a program that you are going to continue to do for life. This is a 3-week transitional program. So if you're like, no way, I can't do no carbs forever, this is not forever. It's 7 days, okay? I want you to try and commit to this fully for 7 days, okay? So I'm going to go back into here, go back to the photos and the albums again. And let's see here. Right here, plan A, B, C, D. These, in these photo albums, you are going to find, I'll just open up this one, you are going to find a meal plan that they have created for you along with the shopping list. So if you don't feel confident in planning out your own meals, follow this. I mean, maybe you try to follow it a little bit, but you're not too fond of salmon. So swap out that salmon for something else on the reds. But these give you a great guide of kind of how you should be eating throughout the day as well. So check those out for sure. The other albums that I have in here, there's one on beverages. So this talks about water, Shakeology, your performance line, all of that is in this album. And then this album right here has the frequently asked questions. So it might be a really good idea for you to just read through these. They're real simple, nothing too mind-blowing in here, but maybe you're feeling still hungry. Go ahead and jump up a bracket. Kind of gives you some great suggestions. Maybe this is, maybe you're having digestive issues. It gives you a lot of great ideas. So I would suggest you check that out as well. I shared in here another thing that was this Google Drive checkoff sheet, I guess you could say. So if you open this up, it will open up in Google Drive. And what I'd like you to do is just go to File and click Make a Copy, and then you can edit this document, okay? So you'll be able to put in your weight and measurement. You'll be able to add your foods. There's some samples in here of what other people have used, okay? So that is something really awesome that one of our coaches in our upline created for our team to use. So very cool. Let's see, let's go back to our group. And as you can see, lots of people are already checking in. Way to go, you guys. We are off to a great start. I'm loving this. So Shift Shop's where you're going to check in every day. Tell us what you ate. Tell us what you did. This group is for you to lean on. One thing I wanted you to know, I got all of that information that I shared with you from Beachbody On Demand. So if you have Beachbody On Demand, you can get it on your computer or get it on your phone. You can log in and you just scroll down to Shift Shop, and then you're going to go to the program materials, and all the materials are in here, even printable agility markers, the Jumpstart guide, the nutrition guide, lots of stuff. There's even recipes. This is super, super cool. I shared this in one of our other groups, but this is a recipe book. So if you are stuck on what to cook or how it works out, get on here and check these out. Nothing on here is rocket science, but when I am trying to get some ideas for food, sometimes I just need an extra kick. So this is a great thing. There's over 81 recipes in there. Another one, there's calendars, and so we're just focusing really on round 1. We are not going to focus on round 2 or 3 yet. So the round 1 calendar really shows you what each day should look like for the exercise. So that is available right there on demand too. Lots of neat stuff in the on-demand options. So we're not going to talk about round 2 yet, or the hybrid calendar or anything like that. We are just going to focus on that nutrition guide and our round 1. And then of course you have your workout list right here, and that's where we're ready to roll. So anyway, the food plan, I don't think it'll be too hard. Hopefully, if you guys have questions, we can all work through this together. By the time we start getting to week 3, it might get a little tough, but we're really going to have to focus, lean on each other, and make this work. I think it's going to be so worth it. I'm totally ready for this change, and I cannot wait to share this journey with you. So I look forward to working with you guys. If you have any questions, please message me, message Christy, Cindy, anybody, and we will try to help, or post it in our group, because most likely somebody else has the same question. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I will chat with you soon. Thanks.
You're done.